What's up? Welcome guys to a new video. Today I'll do something similar to like last video. I got some good feedback on the last video and I thought it was actually quite a lot of fun actually doing that video. So I'll be talking about fashion again, and this time I'll be talking about sustainability in fashion and why I think it's totally bullshit. I don't want to be too negative, so I'm not always like, trashing things, but sustainability in fashion is really stupid. So I want to talk first about the concept of what clothes are. So everyone needs clothes, right? You need a pair of pants, you need some socks, underwear, t-shirt, whatever, right? It keeps you warm. It's like an essential thing, okay? And then there's this whole thing which is fashion, right? Fashion is not essential. Fashion is a luxury thing, okay? We don't need it, we want it. We actually use it to express ourselves or whatever you want to do with it, right? So we don't actually really need it. It's a luxury thing. And a luxury thing doesn't have to be sustainable, okay? If it's something you if it's something which you don't really need, okay? Then it will also always not be sustainable, because you can also just not buy it, right? So let's, for example, we have H&M and they have this whole organic cotton thing, okay? And it's more sustainable and all that, for example, right? You can just decide not to buy t-shirts, and this is actually saving the environment way more than you buying the thing, even though it's more sustainable by 20%. So why I'm so angry about this whole topic, sustainability in fashion, is because big brands, not only H&M, okay? So what is really annoying me is their marketing. You don't need to buy these things, okay? They're not necessary. And because they're not necessary, they're luxury for you. It doesn't make it better whether it is more sustainable or less sustainable. It will always be not sustainable. Fashion in general is not a sustainable thing, even if they upcycle a lot of things, okay? Just the whole thing of having a shop open, okay? Having deliveries, having shipments all over the world from India to Europe. It is not a sustainable business, okay? It is just not. And what is really annoying me is that these companies, most of the time, 80% of their stuff is not sustainable anyways, right? So if they do 20% sustainable, why not just do everything sustainable then, right? If that's if it's a good cause, right? No, you're still supporting the company who does 80% of not sustainable things. And this is if you want to be more sustainable, then just decide for yourself, do I really need X, Y, and Z? And if you don't need it, then this is the way you're being more sustainable. But just saying, oh, because I'm buying a sustainable t-shirt or sustainable pants is making it's good for the environment. No, it's still bad. And even if they advertise it for in the way where you feel less shameful of yourself, no, it is still not good to consume too much, okay? It is not good to have a pile of clothing, tons of clothing, which you don't actually need, which you don't wear. Okay, just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that you can't have the luxury to buy a t-shirt or have a lot of clothing. Do whatever you want. I'm not judging you. What I'm judging is companies who are trying to trick you and also me and everyone else to buy more clothing or to buy more stuff which they don't really need, and they just feel not sorry for themselves or feel oh, I've done something good for the environment because I bought it sustainable. No, it's still bad, it doesn't matter, you can buy it, I don't give a fuck, right? But it's not, don't say it's good or don't think that it's good for the environment. You're still doing something bad for it, okay? I have a little story, okay? I used to work in a shop, and it is sort of the level of Tommy Hilfiger, the price range, and also it's very similar to Tommy Hilfiger, but it's not Tommy Hilfiger, okay? And I don't want to name the brand because I don't want to shame anyone. It's just not my type of thing. So I was working there, and they had a new thing, okay? It was something called saving the ocean or something, right? So basically what they did is they paid people in Portugal, fishermen, who were fishing plastic out of the sea. Then they took that plastic, and because in their shirts and their button downs, they have a slight percentage of plastic in it in order to make it less wrinkly and all that. So it's a cool thing, that there's plastic in it is a good thing actually. Really makes the shirts nicer. And they were using that plastic from the fishermen in order to put it into those shirts, because they need plastic anyways for it, and so they were recycling it, okay? like, this is totally like a cool concept. And I was like, man, I really like it, you know. I was very supportive of that. But then I realized they were charging double for that shirt, okay? So let's say you're a consumer and you want to make like a positive decision, like make a positive impact on your purchase. You have to pay double for it, okay? And not only that, right? There was another problem. That shirt was made in India. I'm sorry, but like, how does a plastic from Portugal get to India and then you ship it back? This is so not sustainable. It's so bad for the environment. And at least, you know, give some more people jobs in India. Not in India. I mean, give people jobs in India, whatever. But I mean, in Portugal, right? If the plastic is already there, why don't you make the shirts then in Portugal? No, they were sending it back to India. And I think that's just bullshit, man. It's crazy, right? Like, no, this is not sustainable at all. And I think like brands should really stop tricking us in order just to sell more. And like, even now it's Black Friday, you know. So really think about your purchasing stuff, man. Another thing is, what's also super fucking stupid is Vino Kilo. You know, I feel like a lot of hipsters and like Greenpeace activists and all that, they think Vino Kilo, because it's vintage, is like a good thing for the environment. No, it's not, you know, like all this stuff was produced before, you know, so it does leave a carbon impact on this world regardless if you buy it like second-hand or vintage. It is slightly better though, but don't think, you know, that they don't still need like a lot of transport, that they need a lot of just like washing. All this stuff is also not good for the environment. You know, whenever you buy something, you don't leave a positive impact on this world. Like, your carbon footprint will be bigger and bigger, so really don't trick yourself. And when you buy something, that it is like has like a positive impact, okay? The person who really wants to express themselves as a sustainable person, you know, they would just wear like their style. They would just wear the same thing over and over again because they just don't have that much, because they want to consume as little as possible. And a style, you know, like a hipster kind of like, you know, green activist style is just wearing very little, and like not wearing little, like different things, very little different things, okay? So don't trick yourself that, you know, just because you buy vintage, it's good for the environment. It's still not good for the environment. Whenever you buy something, it's probably not good for the environment, okay? And that's it, man. Like, this is my opinion about sustainable fashion. I think it's stupid. I think we're tricking ourselves to just become more green. And thank you. Thank you for watching. Peace out. I wish you all a beautiful week, and bye bye. Oh yeah, if you want to support the channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up and like leave a comment. You know, I want to know your opinion about it as well. So bye bye.